Here at the channel, we cover everything. We do all things mobility, wireless. We do, all the cellular, the technologies, and we do home broadband too, because I know that's important to you guys. So, we've got an update out of Comcast XFinity, and this one seems to be moving in the right direction. Comcast has moved to national, no contract broadband plans, in which they have not only simplified pricing, but they've made it expected. You know what you're going to get. And they've also done away with data caps, which is something I think a lot of people have had some problems with. So, usage-based pricing, I think with the everyday pricing and I think more competitive rates, this is going to help Comcast XFinity get back on track because they've been losing a lot of subscribers. Part of that has been the balloon pricing, the exclusive pricing after certain terms. Well, now you're kind of seeing what T-Mobile, Verizon have done with, price lock guarantees or promises of a duration of time in which you know what you'll be paying. So you've got no contract plans now. There's like 1 year and 5 year price guarantees. You guys can see them here on the screen. I've put them there. They're doing actually free lines of Xfinity mobile service for 1 year for new or existing customers when you pair them with service bundles. And this should really help with continued growth in both mobility and then customer retention with the home broadband plans. So I think probably one of the more customer friendly things in this is the fact that they're getting rid of the data caps, which previously I think you had to pay an additional $30 a month to actually have unlimited home broadband. So I think once you got over like the 1 terabyte mark, somewhere around there, they were charging you like an overage fee. And I don't know what they were charging for that before, but I would assume 30 is probably what it's been for a long time. Most recently, at least. I think Cox was charging something like that as well, maybe $50 to go unlimited or whatever. I know they also do like a whole home Wi-Fi mesh system that you can get access to as well. You'd be paying for that. But the plans themselves, here's kind of what they look like. So you've got, for $40 a month, you've got 300 megabit downstream. Now the uplink, I think, is probably around 20 megabits. It's possible that some markets could have more because I think that's tied to the upgrade process. So like where they've done DOCSIS technology upgrades and like whether it's like sub-split, mid-split kind of deal. Some customers, I think, even have access to fiber. That's what they've been building so that, then it would be symmetrical or whatever. They have so that's like $40 a month. If you move up to the 500, you'll be paying $55 a month. And that gives you a 1 year price lock. It'll be $70 per month if you want a 5 year price lock. And then the everyday price, I think, is $85. Right. And that's an interesting structure. So like in order to get like peace of mind to have your pricing, kind of locked in, they're basically monetizing it. And that's the same thing with the 300 plan. I think it's $40 a month with a 1 year and then $55 a month with a 5 year. And then $70 is their everyday price. So in my opinion, I mean, if you're trying to keep your price costs down, those are probably the best two plans. If you're looking to splurge, the best value for performance is probably the 1 gig at paying, $70 a month. It moves up, and that's a 1 year price lock. For $85 a month, you go to a 5 year price lock, and then $100 a month is the everyday. And then they do have I think a 2 gig plan, which that's probably going to be restricted to places where those upgrades have happened already. 100 per month, 1 year price lock, $115 a month at the 5 year price lock, and then $130 for the everyday price. And like I said, the uplink is going to be variable by location wherever the upgrades have happened for them, and that's kind of been kind of like on a regional basis. But look, I'll tell you guys, like, I'm good with people having optionality with their pricing structure. You're kind of picking how much you want to pay. They're giving you like a couple of options, right? And if you're willing to lock in a rate or whatever, I mean, you could cancel. These are no contracts, right? So you could say, I'll do the 5 year price lock guarantee, or I'll do the 1 year price lock guarantee, and then you'll pay that price, and take advantage of the deal that you see is best fit for you. This is from pressure from fixed wireless access. Let's get that, right off the bat. Let's make that clear. Comcast XFinity was never going to move unless they were losing customers and feeling pressure from competitors, and that's what fixed wireless did. And if you look at the pricing, this is very, very close, almost identical to what FWA sells for when customers have a line of service. So you have two things happening here. Number one, you've streamlined your pricing. Number two, you've gotten rid of data caps, right? And then actually, number three, we'll throw in the free line, which really does sweeten the pot for someone who needs a line of service. You're going to be on the Verizon network, and have access to all those hotspots. It really could be something good, and we know that the service has a high QCI, high priority access from Verizon, right? So there's a lot to look at here if you're in a Comcast market, and if the service is good, it's a no-brainer, right? It's probably going to be a lot better than fixed wireless access. Some people do not like Comcast XFinity. They'll never like them. They've had bad experiences with them. They might want to just get away completely, but for those of you playing the field, it's a good situation here. Customers winning in a lot of ways. Let me know what you think of the plans, the pricing, the structures, the improvements, and if you're interested, drop me those comments. Like, share, subscribe, check out some more videos. We'll see you guys soon on the next one.